One more time before I get the audience going. Welcome, welcome, good morning, welcome, and welcome to all my relatives, cousins, everyone out there. I'm hoping that you woke up on the right side of the bed this morning. Good morning, Sister Gandhi. Good morning. I hope that you woke up on the right side of the bed. I wanted to get a chance to talk about the traumatizing that this cop traumatized this young lady. She was so traumatized that she ended up calling her oppressor, the cop, master. And it's so disheartening that it comes down to us as melanated people to the point where we beg for mercy when these devils are doing us wrong. That we have to beg for mercy when they're continuously killing our melanated copper people. I don't know when it's going to stop. I don't know when the pain, the suffering of what's going on with our people is going to stop. I don't just hurt for my family. I don't hurt for me. I hurt for us as a nation of people. This man rode this melanated sister in the backseat of backseat of his car. This lady was drove upside down, and she claimed and she pled and she begged the officer. She said, "I cannot breathe." She said, "I can't breathe, officer." She said, "Oh, it hurts," as he continuously ignored her, as he continuously watched her suffer in the back seat of his police car. Let that sink in if that was somebody in your family. Let that sink in if it was you. He made her suffer until she basically gave in to him, screaming for mercy. As she said, one of the worstest things that a black woman or a black man can tell a white man: "Master, please please help me, master." She pled to this devil, screaming, "Help me, master." And as this was posted across the nation, where every demon can see, it doesn't take your power away. It doesn't take your soul away to be a fighter. They have been treating us like diddly squats since they came across these oceans and lied and came over and stole our land. They treat our women and men like dogs. They treat dogs better than they treat our women and men. They treat dogs. Dogs are eating better than our women and our men. This is what it have come to. And all we can do is sit back and watch social media and just cry. Why? Why? All we can do is just sit back and just look. What could we do? I tell you what we can do. We can fight. We can fight for our survival. We can fight for our existence. Because they are trying to eliminate us. The black man is the biggest threat to the United States of America. And it has always been this way. It has always been this way. It hurts when you see our people hurt. As the young lady sat in the back seat, as she screamed for mercy, as she was terrorized, as she was terrorized. And all we do is sit back, and this is 2020. This is 2020. This ain't the 1940s. This ain't the 30s. This is 2020. And we still have melanated people begging for mercy to their master. Still asking master for mercy. Let that sink in, that it is 2020 and we still have our brothers and sisters begging master for mercy. And this is in modern days. This is not nothing I'm talking about in years ago, happened years ago. This is in modern days. These are when people say racism does not exist, when people say that it's abolished, that it's different now. You are damn lie. You're not listening, and you're not focusing in reality. You just want to ignore a perfect life that does not exist. Just because your life is shining and looks better than others, it does not mean someone else is not suffering the big suffering. We, as a nation of people, we tend to not care about other people's situations. Because if it does not apply to us, we don't want to be involved. Our ancestors have died. They died fighting. They were not weak ancestors as the movies painted our ancestors. Our ancestors were fighters. They were not weak people. They were fighters. They died honorable. They were honorable deaths. They died honorable. Good morning, relative, my brother Prince. They didn't die like no weak person. They died with honor. Don't believe what the media and the TVs in the movie sector has told you. Our tribes fought to the end. The only difference is they had weapons and we had spears. So don't act like we gave in to anything. We fought as much as we could fight. My brother Wahagni in the house. My brother Wahagni in the house. Relatives, I want you guys to understand that we're not weak people. And as I was feeling for the young lady, I was praying that she did not say the ultimate word that weakens us as a Aborigine people. Master, he traumatized this melanated copper woman until she called him master. He traumatized her. I want that to sink in, the fact that he traumatized her. He broke her as they broke other ancestors. As she screamed for mercy, and she screamed, Master, I'm going to be good. Master, just please let me loose. Master. See, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They're trying to break us as a nation of people. Psychologically. Just like when you see them walk around with their weapons, like we don't have guns. They walking around proudly with their guns, acting like we don't have guns to bear arms with. That is intimidation. That is intimidation. When they walk around with their AKs, acting like they're the only one, the good boys, are the only ones capable. They're the only ones capable of shooting. But I got a message to you, KKK, good boys, whoever out there, I got a message to you. That we are our ancestors. And our ancestors bleed through us. And if you think that we are afraid of your weapons, you must think that you are the only with a weapon. You must think that you are bulletproof. Because we fear not no evil. Our troops, our tribes are built for war. We are no longer afraid. You just making us matter. War is necessary. War is a purpose. And I keep telling you guys, keep teaching your kids how to grow their own foods. I say this every time I come on. Teach them how to grow their own food. Teach them how to shoot. Teach them how to hunt. I say this every time I come on. Because they think that we are not prepared for war. So they will continuously terrorize our people. As he did our melanated sister. She's riding around in his vehicle, upside down, bent over, screaming, help me, help me. I feel like I can't breathe. I'm hurting. I'm sorry, Master. If that's not enough to make you, if that's not enough to make you angry, whatever will. This is why we have to wake up our people so they can know that they have somebody that has their back. This is why we have to teach our people like Wahagni does all the time, Brother Wahagni. That's all he does is teach. We have to form a group or alliance that say never no more. We need more than just Grandmaster J's out there. We need more. We need bigger. We need bigger. This war is not just his war, it's a melanated war. It's a fight for existence. It's a fight for existence because you woke up and you didn't ask to be melanated. You didn't ask to be the color that you are, that the Most High made you perfect. And that they fear who you are because they are worried that they won't exist no more. They're worried that the black man's seed is going to eliminate them. It's all about the melanin in your skin. They're terrified that you are going to eliminate them. That the white woman is not having babies with the white man. If you look at the statistics, white women are not having babies with white men at a high rate. And they are worried that black men are turning white women, children, black. And this is what it's all about. It has nothing to do other than the fact that the black man has that melanin DNA in his skin, that he can change a whole world. They live on fear. They fear you. They fear you more than you know. We are the most dangerous people on the planet. Hello, relative. Sioux Nation in the house. I want you guys to understand that the melanated Indians that have been walking around, that they told us, they said that we had died off from smallpox. They say that we did not exist because we died because of smallpox. We were supposedly dead. But they reclassified us. We were replaced. And no one talks about the fact that we have been replaced by several groups. Several groups that is taking credit for being indigenous in this land. The melanated black man and woman have been replaced. We are the only nation of people that have been changed time and time and time, multiple names. Multiple names. We are the only group that has been changed multiple times. You tell me who's lying. We're fighting for our right to exist. We're fighting for our right to exist because they are worried that we are teaching our people the truth. They fear our truth. We have built this country on the back of our people. They told you that all the slaves were African. They told you that all the slaves were African, and that is entirely not true. They told you every slave that came off the boats they said that we all come from Africa and that we are slaves and descendants of Africa, and that is entirely not true. They said that many Indian people died during the Trail of Tears. They gave you them sorry reports and lies. Because they reclassified who you were. I told a Native American, I said, I don't want your heritage. I told this Native American, I don't want your heritage. I want to reclaim my heritage. We don't want your heritage. Mongoloids, we don't want your heritage. We're fighting for our heritage. We have native, we got tribes all across the world. A lot of stuff have been told in reverse. A lot of our people were shipped off, was shipped off to Canada. A lot of our people were shipped off to different islands. Some of our people were taken prisoner to London, to British land. Some of our people, you wonder why our melanated people who look just like us are in London. Our people were taken in prison. They were imprisonated. Our people are the original people of this world, but we are the original people of Turtle Island. We are the only people that have been changed the names multiple times, and I have stated this. How could we go from being Indian? How could we go from being a Negro? They even called us a Moor. They even called us black, when black does not truly exist. They call us color. Make it make sense in the house this morning. They have called us multiple names. And they got Messy Jesse to go and pass a bill to call us African, so-called African Americans. They got Messy Jesse to take money. In 1990 and 1989, signing a bill to become an African. We are the people that have been changed. Our names have been changed multiple times. When you turn a people upside down, inside out, this is the things that you get. You get confusion. You get confusion. Then your people start questioning who they are as a person. They feel like they keep looking and searching, and then they get mixed up, and then they accept what you call them because you've been twisting their minds all upside down. So when they give you something good, they call you African. You feel proud to be an African because they gave you something. Because they gave you something. It's not nothing that you was given by your ancestors. They gave you that name. Master give it and master take it. They gave you the names on their backs. Stripped away your indigenous names off your backs. And they got our melanated chiefess riding around in a car with upside down, traumatizing this woman until she calls him master. Traumatizing this woman until she and breaks her until she calls him master. Are we going to continuously stand by and say nothing, do nothing? They will break you. I don't give a damn if they're about to hang you. Do not call these bastards master. Do not let them break your integrity. Do not let them break who you are. I don't care if they set you on fire. Don't let them call you master. Or let them call them master. I don't care what they do to you. Do not call them master. And others have heard it, so others will copy. Much as I love the sister, I heard that the sister even said it, because now you're going to have many more to try to pressure that out of us. Tears came down my face when I seen her scream master. Knowledge seeker in the house, Browns in the house. We got some serious, great channels in the house this morning. And I want you guys to understand that we cannot allow these people to break us. Die for your cause before you scream master. Die, die, die before you scream master to your oppressor. Die in peace. But don't break until you call them master. Because they can never be your master. I cried when I saw the sister scream master. These are the things that we have to understand, that we are a great nation of people. Death before dishonor. Death before dishonor. I want you to understand that. Go in your grave knowing that you stand for the rights of your tribes. Go in peace knowing that you stand up to your oppressor. Do not fear. Do not fear. The ancestors will have your soul. Do not fear. Because that young lady, even though it was not her fault, she hurted us as a nation of people when she screamed, master. Because now, these demons are now going to think that they can squeeze things out of us to degrade us. Now they're going to feel entitled to say what they want to say and keep on trying to squeeze out things against us. It hurt it. It hurt it, folks. It hurt it. This is one of the reasons why I took a while to come on and everything. I have a lot I've been going through, but I sit here and I tell you guys that you don't know what person life. When you live your life and you walk, and because your life is shining, take it and think sometimes that you don't know how blessed you truly are. The Most High gave you eyes. He gave you legs to walk. He gave you a mind to talk. He gave you ears to listen. You may not have the possessions and the money that your fellow man has, but you cannot take that with you when you close your eyes. You don't really know how blessed you truly are. There's somebody's life that is worse than your life. There's somebody struggling with drug addiction. There's somebody who don't have the wealth that you have. There's somebody out there that's dealing with drama in their life, with they can't see their children. Going through baby mama drama, going through deadbeat dads. You don't know what somebody's going through in their life. We got people who are telling you that marriage is wrong. But our ancestors valued marriage. Our ancestors valued being together as a union. Our ancestors valued us being taking care of our families. Men take care of their children. Our ancestors valued these things. We cannot let this world change who we supposed to be. We cannot let the outside change who we supposed to be. Our tribes come first. Our families come first. I am not one without you. We are the most high chosen people. There's not a people out there in this world that suffers like us. We are the most high chosen people. There's not a man or a woman in the world that don't suffer, that don't have a history. And until we understand that we are family through our tribes, we are family through our tribes, then you will understand that we are stronger together than apart. And when we keep dividing ourselves, splitting ourselves up, and one people over here is a group of this people, the other is a group of this people, and we are not together, and these are the things that can happen to us when we're divided. They don't mess with us when we are together and strong. Because see, this is what I want you guys to understand. Even though segregation they were saying at the schools, we were not allowed to go to school with white people. We were not allowed to be in certain, but we were more together as a nation of people. We had our own businesses in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We had our own Wall Street. We even had a Wall Street in New York. We were a powerful nation of people. When you look at when the Vietnamese, when they came over from Vietnam, them people came down there, they got China, they got China land for them. These people evolved. These people got their own land. When you talk about the Mexicans, they got their own land. When they go down to Laredo, Texas, these people down there, you don't see blacks, you don't see whites, you see Latino people sticking together in their own land. But when you see melanated black people, we can't stand each other. We can't even stand to live around each other because of the conditions that our oppressor has done. Our oppressor has uneducated us to hate each other, put us up on top of each other, put us in projects, made us rely on their welfare, made us rely on the government assistance. And they have crippled us, throwing the black man out of his home. Throwing the black man out of his home. They have crippled the melanated copper man. They have crippled us because, yes, you get your food stamps. Yes, you get your benefits. But guess what? You don't have that melanated black man in the house where he belongs. It's all about conquer and divide. We got to stop banging one another. Stop trying to be the top coon. Be a man and be a woman. Our mindset needs to change. And we all need to create our own businesses. We stated this before when we had a guest come on. We had a guest come on, and the guest came on. We interviewed a young man with black business. We interviewed a young man with black business. I can get, when I sit there and talked about Nature Boy, I can get numbers up to the top. But when I talk about black-owned copper business, we get mediocre numbers. When we're talking about helping ourselves, pulling ourselves up from the bootstraps, we get mediocre numbers. People don't want to see positive things. People don't want to see us get out of our captivity because they are stuck on what they want to stuck on. They love drama. We don't support our own. We're not driven to support our own. And we study, complain, and complain. God, mama, is in the house. People don't want to learn how to invest instead of buying cars, instead of buying things that depreciate, instead of buying your own homes. We got people who think buying a car, buying a motorcycle, that is important. Instead of learning how to buy your own land. It's a shame that I got to get up this morning and tell you, buy your own land back from you. Back from your oppressor. Because it's a shame that we have to buy our own land. Land that belongs to us. But we have to get started somewhere. It's better than doing nothing. When I saw them 19 families in Georgia buying up land. Mr. 504 indigenous warrior in the house. And I keep telling people, it's a given, it's a must. It's a shame that we have to buy our own land, but I would rather for us to invest in buying land than investing in vehicles. Start working on your credit, teaching your kids about credit. We have a lot of people, and I kid you not, there's a lot of people that grew up with families who did not teach them about credit. We have a lot of families that mothers and fathers did not teach their kids about credit. Because here in America, you ain't shit without credit. And until we learn about credit and understand what we got to do with credit, then we can evolve as a nation of people. We will evolve to the people that we need to be. We'll be unstoppable when you start investing into your land. You have land, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. I want you to listen to the chief. I want you to listen to the chief. I want you to listen to the chief. He says, you have land. You're unstoppable. See, this is the things that I tell you guys, that you want to invest in something that gets you a girlfriend, that gets you a date. You want to dress good in your white man clothes. You want to support wearing Gucci. You want to have nice things. But when you watch Bill Gates and you watch all the millionaires, they don't look like that. They don't look like that. It's black men. We have to understand what is meaningful and what is not meaningful. We want to look like a pimp. We are very much materialistic people. We are materialistic people who don't understand the purpose of living and leaving legacies. It doesn't matter what you look like. What you look like don't make you. It's your legacy that you're trying to build. When you see a brother out here who's working hard, he has 2 or 3 jobs, busting his ass and trying to make ends meet so his family can have. He is trying to build a legacy. He can give a damn about what he look like. We got girls, we got women who out here who want to look like sex symbols. Who want to look like sex symbols. Think the only way that they're going to get a good man is to look like a sex symbol. They think that that's the only thing that's going to make them stunning. That's going to fulfill their life. That you have to undress your body for a man to love you. Yeah, he's going to love you for the moment. After he wear your ass out. As he suck you and suck you and suck you dry until you are not until you don't please him no more. See, this is the things that you have to understand, that that this body, the body that you have is a shell. The spirit that you have will never die. So you won't always have your beautiful bodies. You won't always look the way that you look. So stop with worrying about what a person looks like. And understand what a person can do for you as a person. When you don't love yourself, you tend to love a person more than you love you. You tend to go out your way for another person when you don't love you. Yes. You go out your way for somebody else, but you won't do a damn thing for you. You fulfilling and making that person feel so good about themselves, but you have nothing to show for yourself. You let a person break you, break you, break you, break you, break you until you are nothing. Then you look yourself in the mirror, then you find out that you're aged. You find out that you're not the person that you used to be, that you don't look like that no more. You gained some weight. This is what happens to you when you don't love yourself. A woman is a man's crown. A woman is a man's trophy. But you're treating her like a whore. You're treating her like a slut. Our tribes treat our women like they are the higher being. because you want to treat your woman as because the Most High is in our women. Believe it or not, the Most High is in our women, so we have to treat our women as though we love the Most High. If you love the Most High, you have to treat your women like you love the Most High, because only a woman who can give life, only a woman who can sit up on a bed and give life. We can put life into a woman, but we can't give the life. So she should be honored, not degraded. Aboriginal people, we have to look to our chiefess and say that you are a higher being, that we should treat you as so. So as she do wrong, we have to pick her up and teach her and lead as she's supposed to lead. We can't downgrade our chiefess. We have to uplift our chiefess. You worried about she gained a little weight. She gained a little weight. You gain a little weight. You're gonna gain a little weight when you're happy. Most people who happy, they gain a little weight. That's what happens with people who happy. They gain weight. How many people you seen they're so happy and they skinny as hell? They look like they're, happy people gain weight. But you have to encourage so they can get back to what they used to be. You can't put them down talking about, oh, she gained some weight. Well, we got our chiefs out here not even thinking the fact that they man has gained weight too. That man don't have them abs in his tummy. His chest don't look the way it used to look. But you let him tear you down. You let him call you fat. We're the only nation of people that are breaking our women. We're breaking them when they should be honored. They should not be broken. They should be honored. Then when we honor them, they should treat us. They will treat us much better. When we honor them, we will be treated much better. And that's what happens. Exactly. Living good, eating, stress-free, love, a true love. It is what it is. I love, I smile, happiness. Yep, sounds cheesy, but not impossible. It's all about balance. We lack the balance as a people these days. And these are the things that we're talking about balancing. You expect the person to know what you're feeling. You expect the person to understand what you're understanding, but you don't understand that you're not allowing that person to come into your life. But you expect that person to understand you. Nobody's going to understand your hurt till you talk to them. We can only balance each other out. We got women out here that think when Valentine's Day come around that the man is the only one supposed to give something to the woman. As though the man is not special also. See, this is what's wrong, that we have followed the European way. When we show love on both ends, when we teach our kids, our sons, to show love to the girl, and the girl write a card back to the boy feels appreciated, then it becomes a balance. It becomes a balance. When you teach that both deserves to be loved, not one deserves to be loved. Valentine's Day is not just for women. But we are not balanced in that. So we listen to Well, we listen to the European way. We follow these European tactics, and we don't understand that a balance of love. That when you teach your son that he can be loved too, when you teach your daughter she can be loved too, then it becomes a balance of love. You don't need Valentine's Day to tell somebody that you love them. So many men don't feel loved. So many women don't feel loved. But it starts with loving you first. And that's the only way somebody's going to show you true love is when you love you first. And it is what it is. You heard me? It is what it is. That young lady did not deserve Mr. Darkfly brother in the house this morning. That young lady did not deserve to die the way she died. I mean, not die, Lord. Did not deserve to suffer the way she suffered. In my opinion, she died when she said, Master. When you call another, the higher being, your soul has truly died. That's what I meant to say. Do not allow your oppressor to win. Do not allow your oppressor to win. When you traumatize this female, she was traumatized to the point where she said the ultimate word, Master, please, please help me, Master. And that's why, and I never thought in 2020, we got Miss Meat in the house, we got a beam teamer. I never thought that I would hear our sister or our brother scream out mercy in a modern day to a oppressor, a white man, screaming, please let me go, Master. Please, I'm sorry, Master. I never thought I would see that. I never thought I would see that in a modern day in the 2020s. And that's and like I told you, this is the opening of our life. We have to understand this is why we have to come together. All this outside stuff does not mean anything until we learn the true meaning of who we are, learning honor each other with respect, love each other, love our women, uplift our women. It starts with uplifting our women, uplifting ourselves, loving ourselves. Stop killing ourselves. Stop blaming the white man for our debts that we do to ourselves. Start holding our own leaders to accountability. And I'm not talking about no Donald Trump. I'm talking about our leaders. I'm talking about the melanated people who wants to lead us. Because we cannot get better. We cannot get better without criticizing us, without understanding our mistakes. We can't talk about nobody else until we look at us. We worrying about everybody else, but we're not worrying about us. Why are we in our captivity? Everything starts with us as a nation of people. Everything starts with us. Let's stop blaming the white man. Stop uplifting him. Stop giving him empowerment. Stop telling him that he's God. Stop telling him that he's master. Stop telling him all these things. Stop giving him so much credit. Stop telling him that he ruled us. Stop making him feel that he is our master. Empower each other. Uplift each other. Love each other. Then you will truly see things change as a nation of people. Then you will truly see growth as a nation of people. These politicians, I could give a damn about Joe Biden. I could give a damn about Donald Trump. I care about my indigenous people. I care about my indigenous people. I could give a damn about what these people are doing because these laws don't reflect us, does not reflect the things that are happening to us. These people are not for us. These people don't have our agenda, don't have anything that's going to do anything for us. We got to do for us what nobody else can do for us. We have to win. And the only way we're going to win, we win with each other. We can't win with them. They don't believe in us like we should believe in us. We want everybody to love us. We want everybody to believe in us, but we don't even believe in us. Stop relying on enemies. Stop relying on enemies to change your life, your situation. Stop relying on enemies. And shout out to Grandmaster Jay. I don't knock your cause what you're doing, Grandmaster Jay. But let me tell you something. I don't want to just see a bunch of black men walking around with military guns. That's not just. I want to see more than just us walking around. I want every melanated black man and black woman to come together to form a union together. And we don't have to walk around intimidating. We don't have to show people what we're going to do. We work in silence. Because the government is watching your move. The government is watching your move. You don't think that they're ready to put their military out there to slaughter you? You don't show your first move. But I respect the brother. But you don't show your moves. You hide in silence. So when the war is ready to come to you, you surprise them. You surprise them. You don't show your move. A good general don't show his move. You make them guess. You make them think that we don't have weapons. And then you surprise them. Moves. Right. Moves ain't for the press. And now you are no different than the Ku Klux Klan who is showing intimidation, but clearly not doing anything. She said, "When did this happen at Peanut? Oh, you talking about the young lady? Are you talking about the young lady that was riding around upside down? I have no idea. If anybody can tell Sister Miss Meat where this lady was pulled upside down, all I know is that from the videos that I seen, it was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. This lady was upside down for hours. For hours until she, Miss Meat, until she screamed. Until she screamed, Master. Till she screamed, Master. Please, I'm sorry, Master. Just let me go, Master. Please, I won't do it again, Master. Please. That's what she said. He broke this woman. This could be your niece. This could be your niece out there. This could be my niece out there. This could be anybody in your family out there. The original copper empress is in the house. Shout out to you, sister. And I want you guys to understand that. When are we going to understand that these people are making a mockery out of us? They are trying to show weakness within us. They are trying to break us. And we are no longer going to stand for it. We are no longer going to sit here and keep continuously watching. Yes, yes, there is a video. There's a video. I had the video. I hope I didn't delete it. I will try to send it. Matter of fact, it's on TikTok. It's on TikTok. The video is on TikTok. There's multiple people. I will try to post it on Instagram. I don't know if Instagram will let me post it, whatever. Yes, she was turned upside down. She screamed, "Master, Master, Master." She was saying, "Master, please. Master, please let me loose. Master, please." Yes, you have to see it. I never thought in the modern days of my life that I would see a melanated black woman, a melanated black man do have the sufferings from a George Floyd getting a neck into his, a knee into his neck. To this young lady screaming, "I can't breathe. Could you, Master, please let me loose. Please let me loose." I have never thought in these days and times that I would see this. I would never think that I would ever see the things that have happened to our people. I thought I would never see us be this degraded in this time. It's like we're taking a page backwards, not forward. We're going backwards. See, they didn't have social media back then. Our indigenous people we didn't have nobody able to take pictures. Imagine what the ancestors have been through. Can we imagine what happened in the 50s? What happened in the 40s? What happened in the 60s? What happened to our people? Could we imagine? And if you don't hurt, you don't have a soul. If you don't hurt, you don't have a soul. You are not my relative. You are not my relative if you don't have a soul of compassion the way that woman screamed out, "Master." It could be you. It could be you. It could be you. They are very, very arrogant. And they are very bold. They are arrogant and they're bold. And they're trying to eliminate, they try to eliminate us many times and they lied about that the trail of tears, saying that we all died for smallpox. They said we died for smallpox. They said that our Indian people were they even called us all kinds of, that we was eliminated, that we died. Most of those stories was a lie while we got replaced by the Mongoloids, while we were replaced, reclassified as a Negro. You think that we all came from slave ships. You think that we all came from another land, that we are immigrants to this land. You are foolish. You are foolish. Your grandfather, your grandmother been telling you that you have ancestors, that you have Indian in your DNA, that you have Indian in your bloodline, but yet you keep ignoring the facts. But you will listen to your oppressor. You will listen to the white man. You love the white man more than you love yourself. We classified debt. You let them put you in school and let you learn the truths from the school. Even had you forced to watch Roots, Alex Haley. In Hurricane Katrina, they were calling us refugees in our own land. These are the people. These are the people who have been oppressing us for many years. You was born on this soil, but they calling you an immigrant on this land. Multiple names. You are the only people that has been classified with multiple names. If you ain't mad, you ain't my people. Because I'm mad. If you ain't angry, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. When are you going to be tired and sick and tired of being sick and tired? As I close, and I want to thank everybody once again, always showing great support for me on my pop-up panels. All the times I just come up out of nowhere and just start talking. You guys always show in. I don't give you guys no alerts. Don't tell you guys when I'm coming on, and you guys just show out. Because I want you guys to understand, I didn't come for everybody. I came for my people who want to learn. I come for the people who want to learn about who they are. I didn't come for everybody because see, what people getting things messed up is they think that we're talking to everybody. Everybody don't experience the same things that you experience, okay? And I want you guys to understand that. I want you guys to understand that everybody has not experienced the same things that you experience. Does not mean you should not support them. Everybody got to struggle. Everybody didn't grow up poor. All black people didn't grow up poor. All black people didn't come up in houses without a father and a mother. These are the things that they say about black people. Now, see me, I did come in a household with just a mother. But then I probably got another chief or a chiefess out here who came in a household with a father and a mother. It doesn't make one stronger without the other. We gotta stop letting these people classify us and put us in a boat where then they talk about statistics, where they always talk about the crime. They always go to Chicago. The first thing that they do, they talk about Chicago. Then they go to New Orleans. They go to Philadelphia. They go to all of big cities, Atlanta. They go to all these cities where they have black people, and they talk about us, about our crimes. That is systematically racism. I want you to understand that Americans, Europeans, the numbers of Europeans in this country outweigh our numbers because of the census. Because they're not counting the indigenous people, they're just counting the African Americans, which is untrue. The counts are totally untrue. We actually have more black people in this country than they have white people. But because of the census, we fool around thinking we African American, and we don't realize that we are not, and we're being in the wrong bracket. So I want you guys to stop. Go into your census. When you do your census, remove yourself as an African. Stop putting yourself as an immigrant. They're not. If you put yourself as an African, They're not going to help you build schools. They're not going to bring funds into your area. They're not doing that. I'm letting you know this. They're not funding our areas because of the name African. They know that, this is what they've been doing for a very long time. I want you guys to understand that you change the census, start changing your name when you vote, stop going in there voting with African. If you truly believe that you have Indian descent, remove yourself as an African, okay? Stop being an immigrant in your own land. Even Africans have admitted and said that we are not Africans. I done had several videos of Africans who don't claim us as being the same. But everybody wants to be a part of something. Everybody wants to be a part of something, and sometimes that club might not be for you. You want to be a part of all these clubs that don't want you. You want to be a part of a club that don't want you. A club that you're not invited to. That they are continuously lying. Statistics are lying. When they are not showing the statistics of the white man on the murders that happen in Iowa, that when you go to Idaho, the predominant people in Idaho is white people. They don't show the statistics in Idaho. They don't show the statistics in Wyoming. They don't show, like, crime is not going on in them cities. But they're going to show Chicago. They're going to show New Orleans. And that's what I want you guys to understand, that for us to change things, we got to work together. For us to change things, we have to work together. You can't change things by sitting there being idle. People say I have something against Africans. I don't have nothing against Africans. If you even follow me and understand, I even said that they are distant cousins. I talk about this all the time about Pangea, the beginning of the world, that they lied to you and say everything started in Africa. And it is entirely not true, that all our lands were connected as one land. And we were able to trade with our cousins. We were able to go on news and trade with our cousins, because we have things that Africa don't have. Africa have things that we don't have. So we trade for a lot of things. I have nothing against Africa, but I have something against people lying and saying that we are Africans when we're not. That all black people, because of the color of their skin, means that they come from Africa. That melanated skin people that they have to all come from Africa. Melanated is a world event. Melanated is not a sector event. It's a world event. At one time before, there was only melanated people. There was a world at one time where they didn't have no white people. It was all melanated people. You just do the science and understand that there's not a possibility that a white man came before a black man. And I tell you that when people don't love a person who tell the truth, this is why Martin Luther King, this is why Malcolm X, this is why our great leaders died. They died in the truth. James Baldwin told you that we didn't come from another land. People laughed at James Baldwin. He said, I ain't your Negro. He said, we were already here. Malcolm said that the Aborigine were already here. Martin said, we didn't fall on Plymouth Rock. I want you to understand these things, that the great leaders knew we were already here. You didn't know that we were already here. You got these uppity Pan-African Negroes who sitting up here learning the documents of the white man, learning their science, learning their science, learning their science. Sinetta TV and all these people, Pan-African, wanting to be down with the power of the people. But you haven't seen one of them stay in Africa. None of them don't stay in Africa. They're selling all your souls for money. All of them talking about Africa, 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 but none of them are moving to Africa. But they steady working your pockets, steady making money off of your pockets, raping your cash app. We got Pan-African theories of what? Of science that they learn from their oppressor. Science that they learn from their oppressor, not science that they learn from their own thinking. These thinkings come from their oppressor. Sciences that they learn. And don't even listen to the white scientists that have said that they have found pyramids in America. That if they drop bombs on Tulsa, Oklahoma, what you think they would do to our pyramids? But we will not stand back and listen to the lies of our oppressor and these token Negroes. These Negroes who want to remove themselves away from their land, who wants to become something that they're not, who want to remove themselves away. Why would I want Africa when I can have America? Why would I want to leave and give up my land than where I was born at? Sinetta already had an African tell him that we are Aborigine of this land. They don't care. It's all about with sales. And then he got his all these people who don't have no degrees. These are Negro scientists. These are Negro scientists who are in the ghetto scientists who sitting here talking about things that makes no damn sense. They are the finest Googlers. They love to Google. Google kings. That's what I call them. Live off of Google. Can't spread knowledge. Can't teach knowledge without Googling. See, I don't have to sit behind my phone. I don't have to sit behind a computer to teach knowledge. It's something that the Most High puts inside all of us. When you got knowledge, you don't have to learn everything from the books of what the white man has taught you. God puts it inside you. So as I close, and I thank you guys, oh Lord, I done ended up preaching, y'all. I'm sweating. I got like my whole back. I'm gonna have to change my shirt. Oh, oh my God! But it's always great. I am the preaching, teaching Aborigine chief, and I thank you guys for always tuning in and always supporting me. I want to thank you guys, whether you hate or dislike what I say. I want to tell you, it's okay with me. I didn't come for everybody. I came for my people. So if you dislike this video, you don't like what I'm saying, You know, it wasn't written for you. This message was not written for you. It was not for you. Okay, everything that people come online does not mean it's for you. Okay, and don't feel bad about it. You know, I want you to understand that everything that people say or do, it does not mean it's for you. You want to sit up here and get into other folks' business. I done had some Native Americans. So, oh, how dare you talk about my people? Well, if you shouldn't even been on my channel, God damn it, I wasn't talking to you. I was not talking to you, Mongoloid. I was not talking to you, African. I was not talking to you, Mexican. I was talking to my people. See, you get it twisted. You think we all come for everybody. We didn't come for everybody. That's the problem now. People don't mind their damn business. Don't mind their damn business. If it doesn't fit you, get out of here. If you don't like it, you can find somebody who's going to cater to your words, cater to the things that you say. I want to do some shout outs. The Duchess of Wisdom. Shout out to you. Bronze. That king, Bronze. I'm going to call you. I'm going to get you, Bronze, to move that king, that European king, to chief. You are a chief. South Wind. Shout out to you, sister. Prince. The Prince. Shout out to you, chief. Shout out to Mr. Fly Brother. Dark Fly Brother, shout out to you. Shout out to Miss Meat. I want y'all guys, please subscribe to Miss Meat. Please, the Chiefess. Also, the Chiefess South Wind. Please subscribe to these channels. Also, the Duchess of Wisdom. Please subscribe to this sister channel. Black American Radio. I want you guys to please subscribe to that channel, okay? Because I want you guys to know it ain't just about Peanut Nola 504. I shout out to everybody. EJ Cruz, please, shout out to you, brother. Please subscribe to his channel. And also, Knowledge Seeker, definitely shout out to that brother channel. Sioux Nation, definitely, I want all of you guys to subscribe to this channel. This is the fire channel for the indigenous people. Okay. Don't forget Wahagni. Wahagni is one of the best channels out there. Hands down. I mean, everybody knows about Dane Calloway, but check out my brother Wahagni. I'm telling you, the boy is a fool. Okay. I want Godmama. Please subscribe to Godmama's channel. Awesome channel. The original Copper. This young lady right here is always on fire. Also follow the brother Stephen Redclay, Chief Redclay. Okay, I want you guys to support these channels. Okay, C.E.Aura Senior. Please support that brother. Okay. Deandra Martin, please subscribe. Okay. Mr. 504 Indigenous Warrior, that's my co-host. Please subscribe to that brother. Oh, son, Yummy, I want you to subscribe to this sister. This sister is a powerful. She loves her fruits and her vegetables, and she grows a lot of plants. Please check out her channel. Okay. First lady, please subscribe to this sister channel. And I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Like I said, I want to thank you guys. All praises go to the Most High. And I'm going to make sure I put his name up there again. For many times, I be like eating my little brother name up. But this guy here encouraged me from the get-go. He has helped my channel get to where it is. He's one of the people that has been sharing my videos. I want you guys to please, if you follow me, please follow Wahagni. Please follow this brother here. This young brother is one of the fire channels, okay? I just want you guys to know I can't say no more about it. Sioux Nation and this channel right here. I think they both connected. So all praises go to the Most High. I'm gonna have to drink a lot of water. I'm out of here, y'all. I am so thankful and I am so blessed to have you guys support.